I've always had an affinity for the cassette Transformers. One distinct alt mode shared across so many different designs in so many ways is just cool in my opinion. Even though cassettes aren't really a thing anymore, the design has endured to this day. The characters of Soundwave and Blaster are among the most popular in Transformers history, and their minions are usually quick to follow. One thing that bothered me when I was younger was how Soundwave's cassettes seemed to outnumber Blaster's. So it was really interesting to learn that in Japan, there were 4 more Autobot cassettes exclusive to the Headmasters toy line. For a long time, the Autobot Dino cassettes were among some of the rarest Transformers out there. Pictures were rare, descriptions were rare, their box art was rare. Even their actual names were disputed, and I spent a good chunk of time trying to track them down. I only ever managed to find one original Dino cassette, Zoru, or Zor, the dark blue Apatosaurus Dino cassette. Finding this figure was at the time a crowning achievement for me. Though he was weaponless, I had his box of all things. Even bare bones, his articulated neck was impressive and fun to mess around with. But obtaining one of the Dino cassettes was bittersweet, as like some other cassette bots, Zoru could combine with another to form a larger robot. It wasn't until very recently that the Dino cassettes were re-released after decades of obscurity, and I was finally able to complete the sets and experience these figures firsthand. Zoru's partner Dial transformed into a green iguanodon. By themselves, I like Dial's design better. He's even more articulated and looks really cool all weaponed up with his wave blasters. The weirdest thing about these 2 reissues was how you had to get them. They came in these strange exclusive packages with gold repaints of different movie bumblebees of all characters, along with transparent Decepticon repaints of their opposite partner. So in order to complete the Autobot Combiner and the Decepticon one, you needed to buy both sets. Real sneaky, Hasbro. I can't argue with the results though, as the transparent versions actually look really cool. For the other pairing of Dino cassettes, we have Graphi, and Noizu, or Noise. Graphi is a red pteranodon. I always wanted this particular Dino cassette, as I had obtained his original box many years ago, along with Zoru's, and thought he looked incredible. In hand, he's actually pretty cool. He's got articulated wings, and some rather unique weapons that plug into the wingtips, rather than his back like you see on other flying creature cassettes. Noizu, on the other hand, transforms into a ferocious light blue Allosaurus, very similar in stature to the Decepticon cassette Overkill. And for the longest time, having only seen his box art, I actually thought he was just a repaint of Overkill. But to my delight, Noizu was a unique and really cool design. These 2 were released as Hasbro Pulse exclusives, packaged with a blue single-carded Frenzy for some strange reason. Apparently Hasbro didn't think collectors would actually want them, because my pre-order for it was cancelled due to them not making enough. I ended up picking them up on eBay afterwards. I'm not bitter. The magic of these 4 molds is that they can also combine. Zoru and Dial combine into Leg-Out, while Graphi and Noizu form their younger brother, Decibel. This is one of those fun G1 moments where I anticipated something amazing for years and years. They must be the ultimate cassette combiners, because they were so rare for so long. And while they are quite cool, their results did not quite live up to my own personal hype, which is fine. I still love them for all their quirky glory. Leg-Out is easily the more successful of the 2 combiners, forming a powerful looking and fun silhouette. Not much can be said for posability, but hey, it's G1. His transparent Decepticon counterpart is also very cool. It honestly makes me wish they'd give the other 2 Dino cassettes the same treatment. Decibel is not bad, but unfortunately the way he combines puts a lot of weight on Graphi's Pteranodon neck joint, so it's difficult to keep the very large Noizu half upright. The look is very cool though, with the giant shoulder cannons and surprisingly stable feet formed from Graphi's wing blasters. The Dino cassettes may not be a massive rarity anymore, but they are still very cool figures. As a cassette collector, I am so glad I finally got the means to experience these molds all together. I don't care that they are mostly reissues. I'm just happy I have them. It would be really cool to see these characters visited again with modern engineering though. Blaster's cassettes deserve more love, Hasbro. Get on it!